Today we're going to start by creating a perpendicular bisector. So let's talk about those two words. Perpendicular, remember, means when two lines intersect and create a right angle. A bisector means that we're splitting something in half. We're splitting it into two congruent pieces. So we're going to be creating a perpendicular bisector of a segment. So first thing, we need to draw a segment. So with your straight edge, just draw a segment. We don't want it to take up like the entire paper, so just a small one, and then towards the center of your paper is fine. Okay, so to create a perpendicular bisector, I'm going to be placing the center of the geo tool on each endpoint and creating arcs above this segment and below from both sides. So I'm going to start on the left side. Because I'm right-handed, a lot of my videos unfortunately will be a little easier for right-handed people. So left-handed people, you may want to start over here and kind of go backwards of what I do. So because I'm right-handed, I'm going to hold the center of the geo tool on this point. I'm going to hold that with my left finger. And I'm going to create, first, so I want to make sure that my pencil opening is more than halfway between these 2 points. So you can line it up perfectly with the other endpoint if you want, that's fine, but you don't have to. Just needs to be more than halfway across this segment. Okay, so now I'm going to create an arc up here and another arc down here. So notice I didn't go back and forth over and over. You just have to, swipe over once, and that's fine. If you take the geo tool and just go like this a lot, then you're likely to unintentionally move the distance, which would mess up our construction a little bit. If you're left-handed, then instead I would have started with the right side, so the right endpoint, hold down with your right hand, and then with your left hand, create your arcs above and below. Okay, but because I am right-handed, now it's a little bit difficult for me to hold this side and create the arc. So I'm actually just gonna rotate my paper around completely and go to what was originally the right endpoint, but now is again on my left side. That just makes it a little easier for me. I'm not changing the distance. I'm keeping the distance here exactly where it was before. So I'm going to go down here, create an arc there, and another arc here. So I should have 2 sets of intersecting arcs, one below the segment and one above the segment. My final step, I'm going to draw points at those intersections and connect those points like so. And I have created a perpendicular bisector. So I'm going to check and make sure that this seems reasonable. So does this piece of the segment look congruent, look about the same length as this piece? Yeah, I would say so. Does this angle look like a right angle? Yeah, it looks close to a 90-degree angle to me, and each of these others do as well.